Hello, folks. It's me, there, the Forgekus from Moggington. As always. And, we're playing Carto tonight. Carto is this cute little, map-making sort of puzzle game. It's more of a tile puzzle than a map game, really. But I don't really mind. It's definitely a map-themed game, even if it isn't exactly a map game. I also did some back-end work, figured out how sorted stream bits work. If you happen to see the, very brief little stream I did to get the, chat redeems working properly, well, congratulations, I guess.
Ice is frozen water.
Yes, but it's mostly the ones that require text entry that I really had to focus on getting working. Still, thank you for the hydration redeem. I should probably pour myself some water before I start. There we go. Now I have liquids. Congratulations, me. And hello. And then, strangely, Twitch reloads the chat and doesn't include the history. That is odd. Way to be remarkably docile about that. Yeah, that's fine. And then Twitch reloads the chat and doesn't include the history. That's odd. I'm going to,
Must focus on bunnies. Must focus on bunnies.
Alright, I will focus on bunnies and making glitchy noises. It's not a thing on my side. Did it do it again? I'm just curious about this, and did it on your side. Okay. Then yeah, it does sound like something's up with either your browser or some interaction Twitch is having with said browser. Or I don't know, heck if I know. Very happily, Twitch's issues are not my problem. I gotta stop trying to control, like, every aspect of what kind of bullshit Twitch is doing. If Twitch starts dropping frames, that's out of my hands, and I gotta not spend time searching my computer for what might have done it, for example. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, tonight, future events such as these will affect you in the you posted it to Discord. Okay, well, I will have to look later. I don't know what might be up with that, but anyway, yeah. Like I said, it's if it's Twitch's problem, then it's not my problem. And I can't obsess over every problem that happens with the stream, or I'm gonna go fucking nuts. Like, more so. Right now, though, let's go ahead and turn off the music. Swap over here. Chat interface in your browser. Yep, that's gotta be on your end. I'm sorry. I cannot help. Alright, I think I've got the sizing on this a little better now. I wonder what Fmod is. I see it pop up in games all the time. I'm gonna find out what Fmod is. One moment. I know it's middleware of some kind. Proprietary sound effects engine and authoring tool. Able to play and mix sounds of diverse formats on many operating systems. Okay. Cool, good to know. I've long wondered. So we had just started Chapter 4. We're about 1/3 of the way through after an hour and a half of play. The comments. See, I know that I keep saying that it's Twitch's problem, but I'm gonna be thinking about that like all night trying to figure out what's up. That's odd. Also, the controller. Oh well. The controls, the movement on this feels kind of heavy for some reason. Like, there's just a second or so of lag behind. Path back to the grassland, just across the river. There's just a second or so of a lag on the controller button, so it wasn't there before. Not sure why. Anyway, what is this? The Little Cartographer. After being led out of the wildwood, the little cartographer arrived at a strange building hidden among the trees. What? If this is the Princess Tutu situation, I'm gonna kill somebody with an ice pick. She followed her curiosity inside and picked up the first book she saw. Just then, the story tender entered. Ah, there's that darn book. I've been looking everywhere. It's a good one, eh? I was thoroughly riveted. Couldn't put it down. And then when I did, I forgot where I put it. Ghost lilies, bear hugs, farting sheep. What an adventure. Well, clearly you have good taste. Welcome to the story Chalet. 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 Can I get like a 3-piece chicken? Or... We're not easy to find. You must have a nose for knowledge. I'm the story tender, and I take care of a rather unique library. You'll find lots to love here, and our stories are always changing. Get a half chicken and a side of ribs? Hell yeah. I'm down for that. In fact, they've been changing rather quickly of late. I was just in the middle of sorting some books, but these old bones could use a break. Let me show you how things work around here. And this is the desert wing of the chalet. Not to be confused with the dessert wing, which is sadly still under construction. Like I mentioned, each wing contains stories related to a specific area of the world. I recently started reading a good one in this very room. About an old lady searching for her granddaughter in the desert. Yeah. I know, right? What a good premise. When I left off, the granny was getting a bit exhausted. I can see you're excited about learning. Ah, to be a curious young mind again. Well, off you go then. Have at those books. I'll be in the writing room. Just let me know if I can be of any assistance. Okay. Figure that out in a minute. First floor. Yet neither of these are anything. The desert could be a harsh place and was home to resilient nomadic people. The shifting sands were a way of life, often confounding the flora and fauna. And within the tumult, a wizened woman searching for her granddaughter. They had been separated by a storm and yearned to be together. There was sand as far as the eye could see. It was inescapable between your sheets and on your skin and your sandwiches. Oh, it's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. When the sandstorms were at their most fierce, whole camps would be buried. Routes leading back to the grassland and other neighboring regions would disappear. These paths could be found again by intrepid adventurers, or at times unwitting wanderers. Alright. Where did this take me? Room adjacent. Fair. Alright, so we have a desert room, a Stonehenge room. What is this? Hey there. Welcome to the writing room. It's where all our stories are created, though I can't tell you how. It's not a secret, I just don't know. No one does. That thingamajig over there churns them out and has been for as long as anyone can remember. My job is to tend to the stories, and that's good enough for me. If you'd like to know more about the Story Chalet, this is the room for it. I keep some of my other favorites here, too. Deep in the forest, in an unmemorable corner, sits the Story Chalet. This peculiar building can be tricky to find when you're looking for it, but easy to stumble across when you aren't. It houses a remarkable library of books, overseen and cataloged by a storyteller. These mysterious tomes are endlessly updated by an unseen hand, documenting stories and cultures around the world. The building itself is an architectural marvel, with a deceptively simple facade that obscures its more sophisticated interior. Book lies open on the desk. Nearby, a typewriter taps steadily on its own. Spooky. Is it really spooky? I guess it's spooky. Their people served an essential function, to chart the lands, noting any changes and shifts over time immemorial. They traveled by airship, quietly observing from high above, rarely disturbing the people below. Their navigation skills are peerless, passed down through the collective memories of their ancestors. Simply, they were cartographers by trade and by blood. Alright, what's over here? The, rainy section? Gathering of magic boots. The Grasslanders found endless ways of improving their lives through clever applications of plants. Using an amalgam of different rubber plants, they created a new type of footwear. These magic boots could be stretched to fit any size foot, and raise the running speed of its wearers. The last known pair awaits someone bold enough to sport them. Somewhere in the grassland wing of Basement 2 of the Story Chalet. Alright. Hold on. Somewhere in the grassland wing of Basement 2. So far, we are allegedly on the main floor. So we have to get the grasslands to be Basement 2, which I think will mean manipulating these staircase rooms. Good night, Sleepy Sheepy. Sympathy for Red Devils. Genghis Style. Ballad of the Sour Potato, traditional. Begonia Bop. Munkar's Mournful Melody, that sounds like a D&D spell. Hey there, Dahlia. Okay, traditional songs. Nomads of the Grasslands. Speaking of, let me adjust the chat box just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Nomads by nature. The people of the grassland typically migrate once a generation. They travel to barren lands, bearing seeds and ancient irrigation techniques. The Grasslanders are deeply attuned to their flora, listening to the voice of the earth and coaxing its growth through song. By the time the next generation migrates, the land they leave behind is a fertile paradise. Okay, and there was one other... I don't think I can get to this room unless I add it on to some other room. Ah, no, that's a wall. Maybe if I put it upstairs? Yeah, if I put it upstairs, I can get to this room. Which is the way I came in. Okay. So I guess this would be the floor upstairs. This would be the first floor. And this would be basement 2. Okay. So I guess now I can go basement 1. Ah. No, that just takes me back upstairs. I gotta... That sounded correct. Wait. Shit. Alright, I need the layout to be correct for this. Oh, wait. Here we go. I think. And then I have to go down one more. There we go, I think. Somewhere in the grassland wing of basement 2 of the storage chalet. Did I not manage to make this basement 2? I think I may have only... Yeah, now I'm on the question mark floor. Now I'm in basement 2, okay. Okay, I got some boots. And I am indeed moving faster. Yay for me. Nice boots! I didn't notice them when you first arrived. They look like they can get you wherever you need to go. Alright. With her fancy new boots, the little cartographer knew that nothing could stop her. She would head out to cross the river and find her way to the desert, where she hoped her grandmother waited. Alright, find a way to cross the river. Shouldn't be hard. Can't just run over it, unfortunately. Oh, I guess I can! Well... Teach me to say words. What do I know about anything? Trail to grassland. I guess I do have to go back to the grassland. Words meaning spaghetti tamati. What's a tamati? I know what a spaghetti is. No idea? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna pull up Google real quick just in case. Nope. No idea. Doesn't give any useful results. Thanks, Google. Welcome back, little wood sprite. We were worried when you disappeared. Did you happen to see the ghost lily? Yeah. Ah, well, I figured I'd ask. Munkar will be sad to hear it. I think he was still holding out hope. But everyone will be glad to have you back. Oh, I know that look in your eye. Are you on your own secret mission now? You're looking for somewhere sandy. I don't know of such a place, but sometimes Mo the Shepherd arrives home covered in sand. Tamati extra virgin olive oil. I mean, spaghetti covered in oil is a traditional thing. Pasta e olio, or whatever it is. You! Tell me you saw it, young sapling. Tell me you saw the ghost lily. No! I'm sorry, I was just so excited when it appeared. And since you disappeared right after I thought you may have found it, well, it will bloom again eventually. Okay, everything's, still set up like we had it. I guess we gotta find Mo the Trader. I hope we can find him. It'll be a shame if we can't get no Mo. Straight roads to bridge, Welcome back! I'm glad to see you're safe. Perhaps you can regale the students if you travel sometime. No, I won't be doing that, thank you. Ah! My sheep! Have you seen my sheep? Wait. All my sheep are here. Why did you wake me up? Where do I get Sandy? Don't tell my dad, but I don't know. Sometimes I just wake up that way. Maybe I can show you when I'm asleep. I'm wide awake now, but there are probably some plants that can knock me out. But I'm no plant expert. Is this just a way to get me to find you, Weed Man? Because... okay, let's go look for plants that knock him out. Presumably somebody around here knows what plants do that. Teacher always knows best. Okay, what do you know? Nothing that helps me. Thank you. A planter that smells strongly of caramel. Ooh, I want to eat that. I want to eat that entire planter. Okay. A fully bloomed red clapper. You can give it a rest now. I wasn't aware that's what I was doing. I was trying to figure out what I was doing. A hanging garden of exotic spices? Gone ghost lily hunting. Okay. Pot of simmering cabbage soup. Mixed grass tea. Smells like everything. Fermenting barrel of something. Probably pickles. Honey fruit. A hardy hearth. Notebook filled with handwritten notes about different plants. Can I check it and see what plants put people to sleep? No, I cannot. Great, that's very helpful. Thank you. What puts people to Hello again. Are those new boots? You're certainly making good time in them. But you must be tired from running around so much. Children, what plans can we use to help our friends sleep soundly tonight? Here we go. Pick me! It's not a competition, everyone can answer. I think each of the children has something to tell you. When you gather the plants, put them inside this pot. Whisper grass. When the wind blows through it, it sounds like a bunch of people going shh. I saw some at the mouths of the river. Okay, mouth of the river. Next to the river and the open ocean. Slumber stalk. The stems have a fragrance that makes everyone sleepy. It grows in the center of a field of yellow leaves. Dozing daisies. They slowly nod and make everyone around them tired. There's a bunch planted near the circle road. Alright, let's start with that, because... Right. We gotta make a circle road. Pardon me. Sorry. Circle road. There we go. That's a circle road. I'll fix your place in a minute. Just run in a big hoop, yes. By all means. Let's take this back out. We'll put this here. No, we won't. Why did this work? Because it was pointed the other way. Yeah, I didn't have the split road before. Alright. Grows in the center of a bunch of yellow flowers. That's these. There we go. There we go, I thought. Okay. Maybe these aren't yellow flowers? I mean, they look like yellow flowers. Let me check with that kid again. Oh, wait, here it is. And where the mouth of the river meets the sea. So... I really don't think I can do that with what I got. Like this, or if Dwarf Romantic had an adventure mode layer to it. That's interesting. I don't know anything about Dwarf Romantic. What is Dwarf Romantic like? Or that other cartography one you mentioned. Hell. I know the one you mean. I'm looking it up now. It's by Art Dink. Art Dink cartography game. Neo Atlas 1469. Dwarf Romantic is a tile placer where you're trying to keep all the land features contiguous like this. That's interesting. I've never heard of that. I've heard of it, but I thought it was like Dwarf Fortress, I think. Um... Honestly, that's interesting to me. I would probably want to play that sometime. Where the river meets the ocean. Can I do that with what I've got? I feel like I sort of want to... No. Not that easy. Ah, there we go. Okay. Right, need a little bit of separation. Heh. And I accidentally rendered that impossible, but it's fine. I'll go through and work out how it all connects up in a bit. I don't know if I even need to do that, but... Alright, I need to be 1 over, and that means I need to, Yeah, I don't even know if I can, if there is anything that fits here. That said, I am always kind of on the lookout for games like this, where shuffling tiles around is an important thing. Yeah, what would I even put here? I don't know, I don't feel like I put anything there. Maybe this is just it. It feels weird not to have these two pieces connected, though, but... Whatever. Whatever. Not my problem, not my circus. Definitely not my monkeys. Let's take this back to the teacher. The children are all so knowledgeable about plants. I'm so proud. Alright, let's hit this kid with, like, a mixed herb bundle. Wide awake! Flowers for me and the sheep? Yeah, how thoughtful. More flowers, you're really... spoiling us. And he's out. And he's sleepwalking. Would you like some more tea, Penelope? Yeah, Penelope would probably like more tea. Alright, this looks like the portal to the desert. Still no idea what would possibly go here, but... I guess it doesn't much matter. Okay, here we are in the desert. Take a good look around. Ow, what a terrible idea. Okay, well. Ow, an even worse idea. Oh good, we get unique messages for the cactus. Why do you keep touching them? Because I'm a terrible person, that's why. Cactuses have thorns. Thorns are sharp. I'll figure out this cactus mystery eventually. Some pages. You learned nothing about these plants. Stop touching them. What is that? Wait a minute. What is that? Secret piece for... Oh shit, there's a meta puzzle. Oh no. Okay, I'm not gonna think about that right now. I was just fucking around, man. Such steadfast mounts, our boys. They're able to conserve water in their bodies, the clever things. Makes them too heavy to cross the sands. But it's helpful to have extra water around just in case. It's a good thing we found those cacti when we did. You must be parched, young sister. I wish we had more to offer you. We're down to our last few cacti, and Granny Nua's looking a bit worse for wear. I'm fine! Yes, of course you are. We were barely able to set up this camp in time before the sandstorms rolled in. The rest of our unit headed west across the yellow sands. Are you familiar with our desert? Be careful in the yellow sands, they're ever shifting, and the landscape around you can change in a heartbeat. The white sands around us are calm. You can always use them to find your way back. When did I get so old? You better believe I'm sharp as a cactus, but my body feels like an ancient temple these days. Sandy and full of skeletons. Because of the existence of pregnant people, there is always, like, more skeletons in a human body, on average, than one. I find that very pleasing to know. Enjoy it while you can, kiddo. Also, the kind of people who eat anchovies whole will have extra skeletons in their bodies. Beautiful, isn't she, this golden desert of ours? Curved as far as the eye can see. She used to have a lush oasis all to herself, but it dried right up. We've been searching for another water source ever since. The average person has more than two eyes. Well, I mean, I've never claimed to be an average person. Right? Let's go ahead and add some yellow sand on and, see where that takes us. Okay. Okay. This implies that there is a correct direction to go. They say something about crossing in a particular direction. Cacti may look dry, but we squeeze every drop of water out of them. Keep heading west to find the rest of our sisters. Okay. Keep heading west. Still on track. Still on track. Aha! Extra pages, that will help. I've been thinking I could use something between these two. Let's see. This is an edge for the yellow sand, and this is something. What's this? Follow the footprints in the yellow sand. Make sure they connect. Captain. A what? Okay, I can do that, I guess. A crumbling relic from a bygone era. A long-abandoned tent. Watch out for scorpions. Covered in scorpions! Some unusable vessels. Tightly locked chest with a series of numbers scrawled on it. 90 minus 80... 270 minus 270, 90. I don't know what that could mean. Alright, follow the footprints in the yellow sand. Oh! Those footprints in the yellow sand. Well, shit. Okay. Alright. That goes under there. And then we need a set that goes this way. And then they stop at the edge. We need them to connect. Oh, I reset it. Oh well. Okay, well. No, I don't think that happens. And this is the other side of that dried up oasis. Sorry? It used to be such a picturesque oasis. I'd shed a tear, but I need to conserve liquid. Yeah? Yeah, you do. Our captain went missing a few weeks ago during an especially strong sandstorm. He's the best water seeker we have. I'm sure she can survive on her own, but it's been so long. Granny Nua must be so worried about her. The captain left signs along the way so we could follow her, but some got swept up by the sand. Could the haven be real? Maybe she's already there. What a dramatic dromedary. That is a tall fucking camel. Hello, little sister. You have the blood of a water seeker in you, I can tell. Not everyone can read the desert so well. Spider's York doesn't count. Well, go eat some spiders about it. Hello, Shateri. What was that in response to? We lost track of Captain Samala, but we will find her. Guess we'll find some water soon. We Seekers use all our senses to locate water. Oh, really? Do you taste the sand? Average person has... Oh, okay. We inspect the appearance of the plants, we sense the movements of the animal, the density of the air. Clues are everywhere. What about this coconut? A dry coconut shell, okay. Uh, we have another piece of yellow sand. Yeah, actually, what does that mean? The average person has more than two. What does that mean? What are you going for with that? Okay, I definitely do not see any footprints here. I do see a bunch of markings. Don't know if they connect, how they connect. A lot of cacti here. Same as people being pregnant have... Oh yeah, that's true. Pregnant people do have more than one skeleton in them. And, alright, maybe I have to make a cactus grove? A cute little cactus grove made of cacti that cact? No. If I was really lazy, I could just stand on the edges of tiles and rotate them to, like, make a connection. And then walk to the next tile and rotate that, and etc. Alright. 90 minus 180. 7... Okay, hold on. 90... So... Let's rotate this 90 degrees. Minus 180. What was the rest of it? Okay, hold on, let me write this down. I need 90 minus 180, 270, minus 270, 90. Okay, so that would be, 90 degrees. Minus 180 degrees. 270 is 3 rotations. There we go. A luxurious chest filled with shimmering treasure. Surely no one will miss one coin. We got a gold coin. Isn't that lovely? Let me close this notepad window because I can't see around it now. Okay, let's put this back. I've already forgotten what I was supposed to be doing in the desert. Let me go back and check again. So, keep an eye out for clues in the yellow sands. The captain might have left a message. Keep an eye on the cacti, too. Alright, back into the yellow sands. Okay, there's the cacti. Wait. Nope, we're rid of the cacti now. Stop touching the cacti! Okay. So yeah, where is the cacti cluster here? Okay. Alright, what if I pick this up, turn. That makes that cactus patch bigger. And then we'll need to find where the cacti are on the... Okay, they're in the bottom corner here, so, quick rotation. Alright, that's a lot of cacti. And then I guess there's probably some cacti here, too. No, this is the, like, clear out. Wait, top corner. Except then they vanish when I go. I'm not sure how to interpret that puzzle. It's like the shifting sands, like, just re-randomizes the whole thing. Oh, well there we go. I found some strange ruins, sisters. I'll meet you in the middle of them. I know I'm close to the haven, Captain. A noble camel, chewing on a long, ornate silken scarf. Can I have it? No. Something about the center of the ruins, then. Has an arrow pointing that way. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all. Center of the ruins. What if I put this over here? There's the camp. Here's the oasis. This is the only thing I've seen that looks like ruins. I don't think this is right, though. We've already followed the footprints. Putting everything over here. Head west across the Yellow Sands. We won't be far behind. Even your elders have elders. Captain Samala went looking for the Desert Haven. We haven't heard from her since. Hope the girl's alright. Yeah. Alright. Hold on. Let's rotate this a bit. If I rotate it... Yeah, no matter which way I rotate it, it's always pointing the same direction. That means something. Yep, that does mean something. Okay, now there's kind of a maze thing going. I guess I need the ruins to keep going. And they do not. Try rotating this. Wait. Now, this is one of those things where even if I rotate it, it seems to always be... No, I'm wrong. Alright, we need center of the ruins. Oh, I see. It's a border. Yeah, this has to form a square. I'm pretty sure. One, two... We got 3 sides. Is there a 4th potential? No, I think that takes... Yeah, that re-randomizes stuff. Alright, if we can get 3 sides, then we can get 4 sides. I'm sure. What about this? Does this count? Does this have anything in it? No. But it does reshuffle stuff, I think. I need to not leave the area. Oh, look, icon by the cactus. No, that leads to touching the cactus. So far, touching the cactus has been a running gag that gave me, like, a secret puzzle piece. Which I don't know what it does. But... You've learned nothing about these plants! Stop touching them! Is all you get, if you poke them. Center of the ruins. Yeah, I don't know on this one, actually. The Mackenzie Award for touch detectiving. No. I keep forgetting to lock it in place. There. Alright. We're making kind of a square. It's kind of working. But we don't have a top. Boy, ain't that a common complaint. So where are we going with this? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe we have to have them all... in a line. All in a line. No, this does not seem to help. Alright, let me go back and read the sign again. I'll meet you in the middle of them. That sure feels like what I have to do is make a big square. Ooh, maybe this has to be the outside edge. An area surrounded by the ruins. You know, that might be it. Okay, and then I have to have those at the top, and one sec. I need like a transitional medium. One of these has ruins on it. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. I forgot about that trick. See it through the sand so hazy. Built up from the earth, cool stones wrapped around water deep below. And somewhere beyond, the haven. Oh, thank you. So I guess we're gonna take the idea of an oasis and construct that. And then we need a transition to get back in. I'm just gonna stick this down here. Same with the oasis, around a central area. That does make sense. Like this. And then there would be water in the center. Hold on, let's review that. I'm so thirsty. Okay, we're not gonna review that. What I'm thinking of is we need them in a specific alignment. Let's go look at what we've got close up. Alright. I don't see anything particularly down here. Here's the ruins. A rugged well, missing a rope from its pulley. Some fresh water glints in the sun deep below. Missing a rope. You know, if I had a rope, I've got a substitute for a bucket. But I don't have a rope. Oh. Maybe these folks do. Take care of yourself, sister. If you find yourself mumbling or too tired to move, you're dehydrated. Okay. You encountered a noble white camel. That's our captain's mount. He leaves him to wait just outside the yellow sands. Oh! Fuck. Right, the camel. The camel that's chewing on a big-ass scarf. Let's go grab that scarf. You just stay dehydrated. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we got the scarf. True adventure gamer, I knew I'd need that. I did. It looked like an inventory item. I'm feeling uncomfortably comfortable with just relocating landmarks as I see fit. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we can give some water to the captain. Oh, gulp. Ah. Thank you for saving me, sweet sister. I almost made it to the haven, but I lost my unit along the way. Please give me a moment to contact them. With haste, my friend. Apologies, I was sending a message via sand beetle. They're a great tool for communication. We mark our position on their shell, and they burrow toward the footsteps of others. They shed their shell every few days, so it doesn't bother them. You must be very brave and resilient to have found me here. Did you pass my sisters along the way, might I ask? So relieved. I knew they'd be fine, but I wasn't sure how far my clues would get them. If I'm right, this is indeed the gate to the Desert Haven. But to open it, I need a special artifact. Our tribe has passed it down through generations, knowing it would show us the way, when we truly needed it. I believe that time has come. Sadly, I was harangued by a group of sand rogues and one absconded with the artifact. While we wait for my sisters, could you please have a look around for them? Thank you kindly, I'm truly in your debt. If you find one, remember, they're too fast to catch unless you can distract them somehow. One stole a bracelet right off my wrist once. Those wily devils are attracted to shiny things. Hey, who isn't? Sand rogues should be in the yellow sands. Use something shiny to lure one out. You don't have anything shiny, you can probably find something in the abandoned camp. I do, fortunately. Alright, let's reassemble the yellow sands as a continuous block. Now, where do I use this? I saw that. It went south. Oh, wait. Now there's something over there. Ah, put the corn on the dais. Wily Coyote, you fuck... Wily Coyote? Is that how you dress when you're a Wily Coyote? A dizzy rat with a fluffy tummy. Kinda soft and very sandy. Meh. But something strange among its fur. A piece of the map. There's the lens. We also got a piece of the map. Another bit of yellow sand. Let's go look at that other piece of yellow sand just to see if anything distinct is there. nothing. Okay. Big fat nothing. Didn't think I'd make it, did you, kiddo? I've still got some pizzazz. Or whatever the kids are calling it. I believe it's called Riz. And I wasn't gonna let my only granddaughter go thirsty. She may be my captain, but I love her just the same. Some ancient writing on that gate, almost as ancient as me. It says something about the light. The artifact! You found it! I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. You are truly a miracle, sister. Now, if I'm right, we just have to put the artifact in place, like this. Ow! My skin! I've been flash fried. The artifact is set, so what's the final step? Did you see that band of sandrogues scurrying by? They made my skin crawl. Who knew the desert would be full of rats? Don't we have snakes for that? Technically, yes. We made it! That gate is incredible. Centuries of weathering, and it still stands. What do those symbols mean? I'm not actually seeing... The artifact is... okay. I don't see any symbols I can physically look at. Reveal the haven under the light. Which light? Like... there's 2 check marks and an arch. Yeah, I'm not sure on this one. Okay, so maybe it means, like... no. What is... I'm not sure what the final step is. I'm sorry? What? Oh! I'm, unsure what exactly I need here. Alright, what happens if I take... yeah, alright, okay. We've got... okay, well, we need a half piece on either side of the... a half piece on either side. Look... is it really just as simple as use all your bits here? Like, is that all we're doing here? Because it doesn't feel like it. Because it really doesn't feel like it. Oh, do I need a center? No, it doesn't feel like I need a center. So there's a gate. And 2 windows. Alright, is there any way I can get the water pieces, actually? Like these oasis-shaped pieces to conform to that configuration. Because that seems like it would be way more, like, obvious and sensible. No, not this one here. It's just that they don't, of course. Like, there's no reason to put that there. Alright, this one is actually confusing me. Real the Haven. Shivers. Yeah, genuinely confused here. This is one of those ones where no matter which way you rotate it, it orients the same. Alright, let's put this back together. Felt like the only thing that, was kind of working. No, move. There. What if I leave the top piece off? No? Alright, let's go walk around there and... I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. Mostly I'm feeling vaguely confused. I don't really feel like I have anything that quite corresponds to that. Like, I can't build anything that looks that way. Not with what I have, at least. Yes, I know. There's pieces up here. Bring them down. Come all this way just to get befuddled by a castle. Can I just walk off the map into the darkness? No. And when I'm not under the light, of course, it doesn't glow like that. Anyone have any thoughts on this? Hard for me to think through something like this without having a hand on it and trying it out. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Alright, if I just put one right above me. There's always a shifting sands sort of entry point. So it's definitely clearing something out of the way. What if I put it like this? Strange ruins, I'll meet you in the middle of them. Okay, it's still just the clue from earlier. We've solved that. This feels like it lines up here. And this feels like it lines up here. Because they're both at angles. That's the wrong angle, though. It has to be like this.
Graham, watch out! A poisonous snake!
Not a real redeem. Die of old age on your own terms, surrounded by loved ones. No. No. Not gonna be doing that. Okay, so now we need something that fits in here. Which I guess would be this. Will never die. The spire on the left does look correct. Yeah, I see what you mean. And then the spire on the right looks right now. I don't have another one of those pieces, though, do I? So I don't know how to connect that. Leave this out for now. Yeah, and then I can't connect that to anything if I do it that way. Looks like I fixed my redeems. Good job. Yeah. I did my best. Okay, I've built a little castle. But there is no sign of such out here. The edge piece is just... Alright, maybe I need, landmarks. Don't think I inverted the spire on the left. Well, I don't think I didn't know if I needed to. A moment. Is it like that? Well, it would help if I... But then I've got nothing that goes over here. Yeah, the light connective part. Like... This would fit the imagery. Maybe I am missing a page. It's possible. I'm not gonna rule that out. Let's deconstruct it for a second. Can I lay things out so dark pieces cover... You know, you're right. It wasn't oriented that way. I left some stuff out. That fucking did it. God damn it. Thank you. There we go, we made an oasis. You're right, I totally missed that, that had to be down one. Oh, that was a struggle. Oh sure, put the camels in the water. Let me actually connect this. No, I'm definitely going to be the one to save them. I saved them, it's fine. I guess our drinking water is also a camel bath. I'm just going to not think too hard about that. Yay, water! You're all going to get dysentery. You're all going to get dysentery, you guys know that, right? Well, 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 we don't even need a well anymore. Maybe we'll turn it into a wishing well and finally have a use for those coins. It's amazing, we're gonna need a bigger camp and a boat. Okay, kid, don't get carried away. No, it's like water is made for drinking, and if we were made of cellophane, we'd all get stinking drunk much faster. I always knew the Haven was out there, but it still feels surreal to be here. We couldn't have done it without you. As soon as we track down some more beetles, I'll send messages out to the rest of our tribe to join us. I'm grateful to you, kiddo. You helped track down the captain, and then helped her find the haven. You're an honorary water seeker as far as I'm concerned. Whoa, did you feel that earthquake? It can only have come from the volcano. There must be a major eruption brewing to feel it all the way out here. There's no rest for the wicked, I tell you, out of the frying sand and into the lava. The elders whispered of secret tunnels beneath the haven. Well, mind, you might not find your way back once you enter. That's fine, let's go. Only saw my go live pun. The beat you up line's still open. They never opened, apparently. Nobody seemed particularly eager to punch me. Okay, we're at the edge of the desert. And it looks like there's a boat over there. We'll steal it! No one will ever know! Shinnon's boat. She must be nearby. Oh. Okay, belay stealing it. Put this stuff up here. Ah! Ah! Carto! Hello. I was so worried when you didn't show up at our meeting spot, but it sounds like you've been busy. I don't even remember what stream that was. The story tender told me you stopped by here on your way to the desert. Did you find any clues about your Annie there? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure it's just a matter of time. I bet she's looking just as hard for you. Ah, you felt the ground shaking too? I thought it was just my lunch disagreeing with me until some books fell off the shelf. The volcano must be acting up again. The eruptions are quite a sight to behold. Sky darkens with thick black smoke, and orange embers drift through it like snowflakes. And your lungs catch fire. That smoke might make the sky harder for your granny to navigate, Carto. Wonder if you can warn her somehow. I bet it's worth a try. Great, I bet we can find some clues in the volcano wing. I'll meet you there. Such impatience. I'm sad to say the volcano wing has been missing for some time. The chalet can be a bit unpredictable. Sometimes the rooms are where you'd expect, and sometimes they go missing. If only I could visit the top floor again someday. Please ignore me. Just the wistful yearnings of an old man. Anyway, I can't be of much help in locating the volcano wing. But I can usually find what I'm looking for if I read enough books. No better place to start. Alright, let's catch up with the story of us. The little cartographer had come up dry looking for her granny in the desert. Oh, that'd be the dry humor there. But she had other burning issues to deal with. They're on a hot streak. How could she warn her granny about the volcano that was about to erupt? And before that, she had to figure out how to get there. So, something about the top floor, huh? Can I just... No, that's locked. What's this? That chalet is cursed, I tell you! While exploring its labyrinthine halls, I came across a floor sign bearing no number, but an ominous question mark instead. I ran to the stairwell in a panic, only to discover the floors above and below it were equally unmarked. I saw rooms I'd never seen before on these unknown floors, and fled in terror from the shock. I'll never return to that unholy place. Interesting. Wait, there was a book lit up. The Water Seekers were highly revered in their tribe, being responsible for the survival of their people. This resolute group would seek out new water sources, often journeying far from home. Their senses were highly attuned to the desert environment around them to aid them in their search. Once a new water source was located, their tribe would migrate to join them, camels and all. Yeah, they didn't leave the camels to die. What a shock. Alright, we're on the 3rd floor. Keep going up. Wait, is that manuscript glowing? Book lies open on the desk. No, okay. Ah. All we managed to do was go from, like, basement 1 to nothing. Okay, well... Nope, that just leaves. Now we're in basement 1. Can we just keep going down? Not like that, I guess. Entrance. Basement 1. I know we managed to get to basement 2 at some point. That's 2nd floor. And, okay. I know at some point we got to basement 2. I don't remember how. And I know at some point we got to, like, a question mark floor. I don't remember how we did that either. So... we're doing really fantastic here. How can we go up? It needs to be like this. Then we can go up. 3rd floor. Okay, I don't think we've been to the 3rd floor. But now we've been to the 3rd floor. And now we're on the question mark floor because we're not connected to any stairs. So if we stay disconnected from the stairs... absolutely nothing happens. Okay, good. Good to know. At the Story Chalet. Yeah, going to the question mark floor doesn't seem to have helped. Saw rooms I'd never seen before on those unmarked floors. Well, I've made space for unmarked rooms, and I don't see any. Yeah, now we're just in the basement because we're connected to the stairs again. And now we're on the 2nd floor because we're connected again. But if I disconnect completely, we go back to question mark. Okay. I'm not allowed to rotate these, no. Hmm. No, they're always the same. And I'm not really seeing any kind of rooms I've never seen before here, I'm afraid. So, I admit I got a little bit of confusement. One of our books can help you locate your missing volcano wing. I mean, so far they haven't. I certainly have tried all the books I can find. Can't go anywhere like that. Can only go down. Then down further. And can I go down again? No, there's no door here to go down to. Can I make this the bottom basement too? I can make this the bottommost floor. That's it. This is confusing me, I'll admit. Blah, 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 blah. And he wanted to go to the top floor. But I don't think there is a top floor that I can personally reach. Like, there's a second floor. But because you can't go down from here... But what if, Then it's still a second floor. Alright, which one is it where you come in? You come in this one. Disconnect it. Add this. No. Add this. This one will work. This will get me upstairs to the second floor. Then what? Then to the next floor, I need this door. And that gets me to the third floor, but it does not get me all the way up to the top. And that's the question mark floor. Oh! Yeah, sure, okay. Lempa, the 255th Watcher. Bearing an earthworm companion and a great bushy beard, Lempa the Messenger was chosen as the 255th Watcher. Lempa and his earthworm patrol the wildwood for decades, steadfast friends and protectors of Mother. Sadly, an errant sparrow snatched the earthworm from his shoulder, leaving him alone with the trees for the remainder of his watch. Though to this day, the countless progeny of Lempa's earthworm friend crawl beneath our feet, hungry for dirt and ready to help. Mother's roots stretched throughout the forest as she grew and far beyond. They grew along hidden paths, making their way to distant lands across the world. These paths were subtle and obscured to all but the most intrepid explorers. Only the trees knew how to access them, and they didn't speak much. Interesting. Many years before Chirb became the 256th Watcher, Chirb was a small beardless Chirb. Chirb did not make friends easily and would spend many afternoons exploring the wood by Chirb's self. One fateful afternoon, Chirb followed a sad hooting noise and found an owlet stuck in an animal trap. Chirb freed the owlet and disassembled the trap, turning it into a stretcher to carry the owlet in until it healed. Chirb and Chirb's owl companion were never apart after that day and now tend to mother together. There are books about everybody. This is where you go to read stories as they're being written, apparently. I think I found something. Volcanologists are divided on the accuracy of the scientific basis of the volcanic calendar. Proponents of the calendar claim it's been an invaluable planning resource for countless generations, while detractors dismiss it as a bunch of meaningless nonsense carved on a wall by some vagabond. In any case, residents of the volcano always seem to avoid disaster somehow, whether or not they're expecting it. Oh, and let's reconnect this. And now they have a top floor again. I had just about given up on finding the volcano wing when it appeared out of nowhere. This is such a strange building. Anyway, I think I found something helpful in this book. Have a look. The volcano is a popular tourist destination due to its temperate weather and world-famous spas. Travelers can take the long way up, ascending its face over the course of several days, or hope to catch a ride on the friendly member of its thriving mountain goat population. Though the fastest, most reliable paths up the volcano lie deep within the forest for those who can find them. Sounds like you can get to the volcano through the forest. There's a path, I know you'll find it. Nobody's better at finding their way through the world. Oh, you'd like me to go with you? I worry I'd just slow you down. I'd hate to split up again, but you find your way around so quickly, and time may be of the essence. Hurry along without me. In the meantime, I'll do some research for us here. Okay. And now there is a fourth floor. I think that's as high as I can get it right now. Whoops. Okay, well. There we go. The little cartographer knew where to go next. She'd find her way to the volcano through a path hidden somewhere in the forest. She bid her friend goodbye once more and headed back toward the wildwood. Nothing was going to keep her from her granny. Through the forest. Huh, okay. To the wildwood. Alright, we are back in the woods. Ah, a small one. A boon to see you. Finest navigator of these woods I've known. We're in need of your skills. We can't seem to find Chirb, the new Watcher. I'm not sure if I'll ever get used to saying that. Neep and his vulture are getting a bird's eye view from one of the bigger trees. Maybe they've seen something interesting. Alright. The forest parts for us. Well, here's the new glow tree. Here's Chirb's owl. A medium-sized tree whose leaves have a strange yet familiar glow. Anything around behind it? Okay. One of the larger trees. Here we go. Chirb, absent. But vulture, see. Northeast, mother. With haste. Ah. Wait, this is glowing. Why? A broken stone bearing part of an incomplete symbol. Yeah, I never figured out what was up with those. Anyway, I'm at the northwest. So, northeast of Mother is Big Fat Nothing. Wait. It's another page of forest. Sure, I'm very glad to see you again. Well, sure has been hiding. Needed a break from watching Mother grow. She is very slow and very quiet. Tell Gerb of your travels. Have you visited other forests? Perhaps met someone who likes watching trees? Someone who needs a job? The volcano. Gerb visited once when he was a sprout. Not sure how to get there, though. Perhaps Gerb can ask the Wildwood. Old Water has been teaching Gerb a bit of tree tongue. Russell, 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 Russell. The Wildwood says something about a bee and a witch. How exciting! Russell, Russell, Russell. Gerb is still learning, apparently. They say a tree has an itch. Not sure what it means. Maybe you can scratch it. Gerb will draw you a reminder. That's an itchy tree. That is the itchiest tree I've ever seen. Good art, Gerb. Gerb, suppose it's time to rejoin Mother now. Everyone can stop looking for Gerb. I'll see you there. Good one, Gerb. A tree has an itch. Is it the mother tree, perhaps? I doubt it. Oh, hey, Gerb. Mother was very understanding of Gerb's absence. Did you find an itchy tree to scratch? I bet it looks just like Gerb's drawing. Well... I guess we can have a look around the forest. Ahem. Oh boy, I have the hiccups now. That's what I need while I'm streaming. Happily, I'm only streaming for a few more minutes, but... A small hole behind the tree, blocked by thick branches. They look like they're scratching. The branches blocking the hole are too heavy to move yourself. Okay, let's talk to Gerb about it. Did you find an itchy tree to... No? Okay, how about Neep? Ah, ashes rain, skies darken, earth shakes. Cannot take you there, no. But paths exist, yes. Go deep. Go deep! Go out for the path! Alright, what about the guy who met us? My fox tells me that Gerb has returned. For your assistance, I'm sure I knew we could count on you. What have you there? Is that one of Gerb's tree drawings? What he lacks in artistic skill, he makes up for in third-person narration. The tree doesn't look familiar with me, but you could check with Chomac. He's down by the river. Down, down, bound by the river. Okay, let's jog out there, talk to Chomac. We found the tree, but maybe we need him to help us unclog it. My dear girl, welcome back. The forest hasn't been the same without you. I know my tenure has ended, but I can't bear to leave just yet. I'm not talking about you, Furball. Anyways, Gerb still needs some teaching, and I'm enjoying the company of these animals. The volcano? That's a dangerous place, kiddo. If you really want to go there, I think there's a tunnel underground. Mother's roots spread far, connecting places in unexpected ways. Is that what the new Watcher has you running around for? Can't say it makes a lick of sense to me, but what do I know? I'm just the old Watcher now. I can't keep up with you kids. Okay, let's circle the river. Ah, that drawing tells me you must have found Cherub. I'd help you look for your tree, but I'm still gathering water. It's a good thing I'm so strong. Though my bear friend is even stronger. But don't tell him I told you that. He'll never let me live it down. You need any strong fellas? Bear and I are your guys. I'm a bit busy with this water. But he's having lunch with the old Watcher near the campfire. Okay, I can go recruit the bear. There we go. And now we have an undertunnel sequence. Okay. I guess I gotta connect, many tasks? No, that's not gonna connect. I wonder if I need to connect the earthworm path first. No. Alright, what if... I don't think there's any of them that are that far on the board. Well, there's this. Okay. That works. Some text on the wall. It's too dark to read. I'm seeing all these torches. I'm gonna have to light them all later, aren't I? Oh, wait. Here's one that has a lit torch. Let's go light every torch in the underground. And by every torch, I mean every torch. We need plenty of light to read by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The mountain is alive. 5. Sleepy, amazing. Thank you very much, stream. No problem. I am gonna stop in just a couple minutes. I'm curious about this riddle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I missed, Oh. 1, 2... How do you make a 3 out of this? Has to go like this, right? Yeah, but then that doesn't actually make the numbers. I feel like 1 definitely needs to be vertical. Or is that 1? It would have to be, wouldn't it? Also, yeah, I am pointing 3 the right way. 3 is pointed this way. Yeah, 1, 2, and then... Maybe it doesn't matter, maybe it's just... the principle of the thing? Maybe it's number of curves you take? It is, okay. That one took a while. Because I kept thinking it would look like the number, but it didn't. And we have finished Chapter 6. So we are now on Chapter 7, and that's where we're going to stop for now. What was that? Is that a secret tunnel? Secret tunnel! Are you a guest? I have to tell Thumbo. You go tell Thumbo. I'll see you for more of this tomorrow night. Thumbo? Thumbo. Really? Okay. But yeah, that was a good time. I will see you for more of this tomorrow night. Anybody streaming at the moment? Well, there's Keldon, naturally. Spiro. Nobody I'm gonna raid right now. I'm gonna just wave goodbye and let you off free. Freed from the tyranny of me. If you... wait, when did I become a kobold? When the fuck did that happen? Why did that happen? Wait. A while ago. I must have bumped something. Hold on, let me check something.
Look, dragon! Ah, look, dragon! Big, strong.
Okay, for one, I'm hoping that there's no longer an echo on that. For two, when this wears off, I'm going to see if I can turn into a kobold. Or if it wears off, and I just automatically transform. So that'll... No? Okay. Man, I don't know why anything happens anymore. Thank you, I guess, for showing up to my weirdo mystery stream where bullshit happens for no apparent reason. Such will continue to be the case. Good night, everybody.